Did you know that in Dying Light, there is a bakery in the game named Left 4 Bread, which if you didn't know, it is a reference to the Left 4 Dead series? Did you know that in Elden Ring, there is a description for the blade armor that ends with the line, "But the cold never bothered him anyway"? This line is a reference to a lyric from the song Let It Go from Disney's movie Frozen. Did you know that in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, when investigating the warehouse in downtown, you'll be able to pick up a corpse head, and if you manage to throw it through the basketball hoop, you'll get to hear a crowd cheering? Did you know that League of Legends was created by the same guy who also did Dota? Steve Fick was the guy who created Dota, which started off as a mod for Warcraft 3. Later on, he was picked up by Riot Games, who wanted his expertise for their new MOBA game, League of Legends. Did you know that Wii Sports had one game mode that was playable in E3 2006, but ultimately they removed it from the final version of the game? That mode was Wii Sports Airplane, a game mode which later on they would include it into the sequel, Wii Sports Resort. Did you know that in Super Mario 64, during early development, there was a discussion if they wanted to include a rideable horse in the game, but it was never included. But this idea would come up again, and this time they would include it for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Did you know that Resident Evil was awarded and recognized by the Guinness World Record Gamers Edition by giving them the most prestigious award of them all, the worst game dialogue ever?
What is this?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
What is it?
Blood. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Did you know that in Far Cry 4, there is a secret ending that can be achieved at the start of the game? During your first mission, you are supposed to escape from Pagan Min's palace, but if you do what he asks you to do, and just wait for around 10 minutes, he will come back to get the player to join him, allowing you to put his mother's ashes to rest, and then getting onto a helicopter, finishing the game right there. Did you know that the first game ever wasn't actually Pong? It was Tennis for Two that was released in 1958. And after that, Spacewar came in 1962. Pong came later on in 1972. Did you know that in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, you can find a sand sculpture of an Atari 2600 controller near the giant sand castle located in Goo Lagoon?